Right, I can't see anything. Hi, Hybrid, how are you? Can you hear me? I'm not sure if my mic's working. Can you hear me? Just answer, let me know if you can hear me. Okay, I'm going to check my mic. Right, I'm going to wait 5 minutes to see if anyone comes in. Gosh, I'm so nervous, my first live stream. Let me just go over to the other one. Oh yes, I can see it more now. Hi. I don't know what's happening. It seems to be repeating. What have I got to turn up? Have I got to turn something off? I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. Wait a minute, hang on. I know what I'm going to do. Turn that one off. Hopefully that's better. Does that sound better? Hi, biracial Freddie. How are you? It's nice to see you. Where have you been? What about the baby? Have you had the baby yet? It really is nice to see you here. How many people are in? I can't even see how many people are in. Let's have a look. Okay, 7. Asian King, I agree. Hi, everyone. Now listen, oh gosh, Yellow Name Poppy, where have you been all this time? Gosh, it's nice to see people that I haven't seen for a long time. It really is. Hold on a minute, let me just look again. All right. Just give it 2 more minutes or so, because what I've got to say, I don't want to say it like more than once. And if people do come in, then I'm going to have to say it again. I'm so scared. I suppose that's natural, isn't it? Oh, you've got 4 weeks left. Oh gosh, I didn't know. Anyway, I hope you come back anyway. You know what I mean, biracial Freddie. I hope you do. CFYNX, hi. Oh gosh, I spoke to you, didn't I, in one of my videos the other day. Thanks for coming. Ori Green, Blasian King, Golden Man. I don't think we spoke before, have we? Hi, Hybrid, anyway. Glad to see you here. Maggie Varda. Okay, well, welcome to my first live stream. And obviously, because of the time zone situation, it's really late here. It's like this is the time I go to bed. It's like 12 midnight now, and I go to bed like between 12 and 1. But I realise that because of the time zones of America and the UK, a lot of you Americans, it's difficult for you to make it when I'm, on my time zone. So I've purposely stayed awake for you. Okay, so it's not going to be a long live stream, with it being my first live stream. So I am going to upload it after, so the people that aren't here now, they'll be able to see when I've uploaded it. So as you can see in the title, I'm going to be telling people where I stand, where my channel has always really been about, and it's an anti-bullying channel. It's a safe place for light-skinned black people, mixed people, biracials, but not all. For the females, for example, the criteria is to be feminine, non-aggressive, classy, that kind of thing. Because it can turn some of we've got some timid ladies in the light skin community, haven't we? And some of them feel a little bit scared sometimes. So, and they're scared to talk about the things that have happened to them. in the past. So I want it to be a safe place for people like that. And that's why I don't want any aggression here. The people I do support are men's preferences too, like my father. My father's a black Jamaican, and I support male preferences. And I think I saw the other night someone was having a go at Antonio, I think, about his preferences. And my channel's all about free speech. I don't agree with that. Whoever someone likes, it's who they like, you know. They'll use the word colorist like it's a hanging offence, like you're a murderer or something, you know. And I think anyone can be a colorist, really. Everyone's got a preference, haven't they? Some people like light skin. And light skin is an aesthetic thing. It is something about your looks. You look light skin. It is how you look. And I don't think people should be embarrassed or upset to, you know, talk about their own beauty, you know. But I used to be a light skin saviour in the early days, like 5 years ago. And I used to go onto Rashida's channel and Chris's channel, you know, being okay with them. But they didn't want people like me around. And then I found Light Skin Love's channel. And then there was Bella Pink. So I was the first biracial to actually do content on colorism. But I'm hearing things now that people are saying that you can't use the word Blackistan. People are pontificating themselves to tell people what to do. You can't use this, you can't use that. And they're calling people like me a white supremacist, you know. And only the dumb ones will do that without knowing about that. The intelligent ones do it knowing that obviously someone who's half black can't be a white supremacist, can they? And it's all these females like Fran Brown and, you know, unapologetically light skinners. Those types of women will try and bully other women. And I'm not the sort to take orders, you know. And they will pontificate that you can't say this, you can't say that. And these women are basically nobodies in real life. They're nobodies. They are insignificant females who are jealous of other females. They don't get any attention from real people in real life, you know. But they want to come to YouTube trying to put their authority onto people, you know, and I don't like that. Anyway, about the golden sphere. Shout out to anyone in the golden sphere if you're in here. But I'm not a part of the golden sphere. I don't call myself golden anymore. I'm just the normal old school light skin community channel. The way it used to be, you know, we don't respond to when people go in on this sort of thing. We don't go to black women's channels and argue with them. We don't apologise. You know, we don't do any of that kind of thing. So I'm not part of the golden sphere. But good luck to them, you know. And then you've got the exotical sphere. I call them Eskimos, you know, in an endearing kind of way, in a nice way, like a little pet name, isn't it? You know, the Eskimos. But you'll find that a lot of them are actually women with a bit of admixture, aren't they? They are... they're in the we all mixed club. They think that I think I got a comment on my channel actually a couple of weeks ago, and it was a black woman saying that 90% of black Americans are mixed. They've got some admixture sort of thing. So if that's the case, then you know, it's not really what I want to be around. So this is specifically for light-skinned people, for biracials, for mixed people. And that kind of thing. Does anybody want to come up? Do you want to come up, Hybrid? Let me just put the link out. Hang on a minute. I don't know how to do it. Let's have a look. Copy to clipboard. I haven't got a clue how to do this. Wait a minute. Don't know how to do this link. Hang on. Let's see if that works now. I've got so much more to say and I can't think when I was going to... Let me just put this out. Has the link gone out? Who's a troll there, Antonio? Can you see my link? Did it go out or? Let me just have a look. Wait a minute. Gosh, no, that's the StreamYard people, that is. Let me just get that off. Can't see anything at all now. I'm going to have to refresh. Did the link go out, or am I doing something wrong? Because I don't know how to work this StreamYard. Yes, most black people in America are mixed. Yeah, most hostile towards biracial people, yeah. Yeah, I saw a video earlier on where this black woman was saying some nasty things about. Hang on. Did that link go out, Antonio? Yeah. Just write yes in the chat so I can see. Because I can't see a thing here. Ah, pretty in pink. Let me just. Okay. All right. Okay. You've saved me because hang on. All right. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, Miranda? How you doing? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How you doing?
I'm fine. Yeah, I was just asking. I thought you said you were at work or something.
I am. I cannot stay long, but I will be listening. I will be listening. I just wanted to stop by and say hey and just let you know how appreciated you are.
Thank you so much. Because I can't think of what I'm going to say next. But let me just have a go. Wait a minute. I'm trying to get some pictures up and some videos, and I just can't find the things you have to press to do it. You know. Yeah, I saw that video you did yesterday. It was quite good, actually.
You talking about the second one I did?
I saw both. Well, I didn't actually see both. I saw some of the first one, and then there was, and I saw the second one as well.
Yeah, I felt like I needed to I felt like I needed to do that. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. To be fair to Smiles, because she is like I said, that 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 woman has defended me time and time and time again uh, against the black male haters in the whatever you want to call it. So that's my sister, that's my girl, and yeah. But I wanted to be fair. I wanted to be fair um, to my other guests. I wanted to be fair to them and let them have their say. So yeah,
Absolutely, yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and bug out. But like I said, I will be watching you via YouTube. So I'll keep listening to you. But I just wanted to say much love and respect, Miranda. I've been following you since pretty much day one. So yeah, keep doing what you're doing, and believe me when I tell you, you have you've got an advocate if somebody comes for the neck.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, take care.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hi, Pretty in Pink. Are you saying that it's the real hybrid, or hybrid is a troll? Is it a troll account of that's supposed to be hybrid, or is it hybrid, or someone using his account, or? Okay. Let's have a look what I've got here then. Yeah. Oh gosh, you're part Jamaican, are you, Blazing King? Oh, that's great. Some kinship. Great job, thank you. Yeah. Okay, let me just see what I can find here in my, what do you call it, my brands. Yeah, this is what I wanted to show people. Let's have a look, see if this will come up now. Okay. It's about the skin tone situation. And I think you've all seen me do videos on. I did a specific one on Tigasumta, didn't I? The colorism hustle, where I was talking about the fact that it's all about looks and not colorism, which I think is true. But some people can carry this look off. They can carry the darker kind of look off, can't they? And I think she looks better with a darker complexion than with the light on. I can't see any comments on I'm doing this, actually. And I've got another picture as well I wanted to bring up, and I can't find it anywhere. It's the first time I've used StreamYard, so you'll have to bear with me. Hang on a minute. Let me have to find it. Let's have a look. Hang on. I think there's another picture somewhere. Can't find it anymore. Yeah, right, okay, let me just come off there. Let me go back onto comments. Okay. Oh, hi, Jake. How are you? Are you all right? Thanks for congratulating me. It's nice to see you, Jake. How are you? All right. Hi, multiracial movement. Shout out to you. Hang on a minute, let me just see if I can find. I've got some videos to show and I've got some pictures and I can't get them up at all. Just bear with me a minute. Hang on a minute. Just bear with me. I don't know what to press. Hang on. No. Let's just chat. That's just chat. Can't find it anywhere. I can't find anything at all. I really cannot work this StreamYard at all. Hang on. I think I should have practiced a bit more with it before I did this. Hang on a minute. Oh yes, another thing I wanted to say. Let me just get the comments back up again. You know this feud with Bossy and EU? I think it's a fake feud, you know. I think they're bosom buddies behind the scenes. I don't think it's real. Does anyone else think it's real? Does anyone believe it? Everyone thinks it is then, okay. No, I don't. I think the reason I've taken myself out of the spheres is because I think, to be honest, I may as well just say it as it is. There are a lot of black women in the spheres infiltrating, and they just don't like biracials, especially the ones with white mothers. You know, they just don't like us at all. So I think my channel is going to be a small channel, a small space for light-skinned people. You know, it's but I don't really want to get involved in all that stuff that's going on over there. You know, I don't really want to mention any more names, really. But yeah, she is beautiful, isn't she, Tigasumta? Yeah. Hi, see, who's that? Someone. Oh gosh, I forgot you can do that. Wait a minute, hang on. I'm just learning, folks. Oh, I forgot you could do all that. Let's have a look. Hang on, let me just put it in. Oh gosh, do you think so as well, Sarah? Yeah. Let's see who else does. Yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh, this is a nice touch. I like this. It's the real hybrid, is it? Yeah. Okay then. Well. Actually, very respectful and kind. Yeah, Antonio's nice. He's okay. I like Antonio. I've known him a long time, you know. Oh, shall I talk to Smiles too? Is Smiles around or? Yeah, most hostile towards biracial people. Makes little sense. Yeah. You see, with people like me, being biracial, being mixed race, I think most of us, we don't really look at, we don't go fishing to do ancestry tests and, to see what else we've got inside us. We don't do that because we're happy with what we've got already. Talking about race all the time is boring, isn't it? Well, to me, it's boring. But a lot of black women especially, they hold a lot of credence to it, don't they? They seem to class it as very, very important. If they can just find any 1% of whatever they can find. Let's have a look what we can see. Yeah, so I'm not going to be calling myself golden either. I'm not going to be calling myself golden. I could if I wanted to, because let me just show you something. Let me see if I can get this up. Hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, I can, yeah. I've been calling myself golden for about 5 years. 5 or 6 years, and it started when people were calling me piss-coloured skin, yellow diarrhea skin, all that. It started then, and I would respond that no, my skin's gold. I'm golden. My skin isn't the colour of piss. I'm golden. So yeah, I've used that for a long time. And funnily enough, I made a video. I found it. Got it. I was panicking there. I made a video about 2 years ago, the colorism hustle one with Tika Salter, and I was called the same week as I was making the video, shit skin again. So I made an intro especially for the person, and this is 2 years ago. Let's have a look at the date. Hang on a minute. Let me find the date. There's the date. So it's like nearly 2 years ago, isn't it? And then I especially did. So yeah, I've been calling myself golden for quite a long time. But as I said, I'm not going to be using the term anymore because the things I'm going to be saying in the future aren't going to be the same as the people in the golden sphere. Things are going to be a bit different. So I don't really want to tarnish their image, by saying things opposing to them. And then people thinking that they're saying it because I'm attached to them. So that's another reason I'm sort of disassociating with any sphere, really. This is just the plain old light-skinned community channel for light-skinned people. And also this biracial tears thing. I've noticed that there are a lot of women in different spheres that they don't like mixed race women, light-skinned biracials, talking about their experiences, like when they've been bullied, that kind of thing. And they call it light skin tears, biracial tears, and all that. Let me put my picture back up. Hang on a minute. Let me just remove this. Yeah, they call it all that you're not supposed to talk about it. Does anybody know why? We're not supposed to talk about our experiences of being bullied by black women. Does anybody know why that is? I know. The reason that they don't like light-skinned biracials and mixed women talking about their bad experiences that they've had, being bullied and whatever, is because they know how bad it looks, And it's embarrassing, isn't it, for them? They know it looks bad. They know it looks jealous and hateful. And I think it's more for the benefit of men. Because I think Hybrid said something I've been saying for years now. He said something about it's all about jealousy. It's all about jealousy and men. Everything they do is about men and trying to impress men. You've got black women now around YouTube saying things like they're Christians now, you know. They hear mixed race women saying that they're Christians because they know we've been raised, and a lot of us have been raised in religion, haven't we? And so they think that if they copy a mixed woman, they think they're going to look more mixed, you know. And again, it's for the benefit of men, you know. Are you half Trinidadian, Freddie? Oh, that's great. Have you ever been to the Caribbean? Let me just turn this off so I can see new comments. I'm getting there. I'm learning how to do this now. Who's hang on, let's have a look at this. What's this? Is this a Russian thingy, bot thing? Shall I remove it? I don't know how to do it. Hide. Okay. Oh, Rashid, for you. What are you doing here? What do you mean you've been blocked? Truth hurts, I know. But you're not blocked, are you, Rashid? You're there. I can see what you've just written. Yeah? And of course, you know when people know it's your first live stream when you're scared? I'm so scared, folks, honest, I am. And I don't know what I'm doing with this streaming. What they do, they comment when they know you're scared. An actual big, bad and brave, you know. But I've seen dummies on YouTube talking shit. 6 months later, they're still talking shit, but they're doing it more eloquently and more confidently. So I think there's going to be time for me yet, Rashid. I think I'll get better at this. I won't always be so nervous and, you know, scared. I think I'll get better. Let's have a look at what Multi's saying. Hang on, wait a minute. Let's have a look at what Rashid's saying. Wait a minute. You seem thirsty to have women diss other women for you. Said, oh, God, okay, I thought you was talking to me. All right, I'll leave you with that one. Where's Fran? Where's Fran Brown? She's usually around when I do anything like this. Black women complain about us and want to make us. Yeah, of course. The divestors. You know, I've got nothing against black women who want to go with other races. I support it. You know, to me, it's all about love and attraction, you know, not race. But it's the same way with black men as well. My father is a black Jamaican, a dark-skinned black Jamaican man. And from what I can see with the situation with women, black women, they seem to blame my father, men like my father, for choosing a woman like my mother, a white woman. And then, of course, I'm the result of that union, aren't I? So, you know, they're sort of blaming people that haven't really got a lot to do with that. And it's a shame. Let's have a look at the comments. I think I'm starting to get a bit more used to it now. Let's have a look. It's really strange, isn't it, being here instead of in the chat? I'm used to being in the chat while someone else is talking and doing what I'm doing. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for that. Let's have a look at what Antonio's saying to Rashid. Okay. Oh, hi, MLS people should date each other. Hi, how are you? It's nice to see you. Have a look at more. Let's have a look now. Hi, Golden Goddess. How are you, Gigi? Are you all right? Good. We are making racial movement. Rashid saying. Okay, does anyone else? I mean, I don't know what else to do here. I haven't got a single clue what to press. I've got more videos, I've got more pictures. I can't get them up properly. Does anyone want to ask me anything? Put me on the spot or something. That'll be experience for me, won't it? Any questions? Okay. Yeah, I think I've got rid of that, yeah. Oh my gosh, Spiritualists? You mean the witchcraft situation? Now that's another thing. It's pathetic. They're calling them. They're actually saying that you can be a Christian and a witch, and that's just not true. You know, you can Google things like Christian witches, but it's nothing to do with real Christianity. Again, trying to copy mixed women. You know, actually pretending or trying to pretend to be Christians. It's just sad. It's desperate. It's all right. Anything else? No. I can't see anything else. Well, if no one's got any questions for me, then I don't know what else I can do, because I can't get the pictures up, I can't get the videos up, so there's not really much I can do. But at least it's experience for me, isn't it? At least it's experience for me, which means next time I'll be, you know, I'll probably have things a lot more prepared next time, you know, and learn how to work this a bit better. Let's just put this up on too. I'm just going to put comments up then. Oh. Thanks, Kid Organic. How are you? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. You know, I'm going to be doing a live stream with Kid Organic on. We're going to be talking about hate crime, that kind of thing. And he's done a lot of content on hate crime. So, you know, he's pretty good at that. So we're going to be talking about that. Thanks for rescuing me, Kid Organic. Anyone else? Yeah, well, like I say, it was just a practice live stream. Yeah, shout out to Smiles. Shout out to Smiles. You know what? Shout out to, I'm going to shout the people out who've always sort of shouted me out, gone out of the way to do that. Multiracial Movement's done that a couple of times. She's gone out of the way to shout me out. So shout out to Multiracial Movement. Smiles has all the time, every opportunity she will do that. So shout out to Smiles. Shout out to Barani Moon too, because she shouted me out in a couple of videos a couple of years ago. Yes, I remember. I've got a memory like an elephant. And who else? Like Kid Organic, obviously, yeah. Shout out to you. Oh, and Antonio. He's always giving me a shout out. So let's have a look at this. Oh gosh, yeah, the witch and the Christian thing. They're so naive, aren't they? I think black women. They're so naive. They think that people are going to believe them. And you know, they do it for the benefit of men. They just do it for the benefit of men. And you know that unapologetically light skin? I don't like her at all. I don't like her. I don't trust her. I just don't think she's a very nice person. Now, she made a couple of videos, didn't she, about biracials, defending biracials. Was it a few months ago or a few weeks ago or something? Let me just put another comment on before I tell you the rest. Hang on. Yeah, she made. Hi, Carl, how are you? I'm trying to put your comment on. Hi, I'm doing a great job. I'm trying to grab words out the air, folks. I'm trying to grab words out the air because I can't put my videos up anything. Anyway, this is unapologetically light skin, yeah? So she's made a couple of videos on behalf of biracials, apparently. And I think when people do things like that, they just know they're going to be going in on biracials eventually. They know they're going to be going in. So what they do, they turn around when they're going in on us and say, oh no, I've got nothing against biracials. I made 2 videos defending you. What an amateur plan. And I'll tell you what I didn't like about her, what I don't like about her, and why I don't want her coming to my channel, is because I think it might have been a multiracial movement where it might have been you, Multi. I think you were having a conversation with her. And you were trying to be as nice as possible. You were trying to be as ladylike as possible, you know. And you called her sweetie. I think it was you or someone else. And you called her sweetie. or sweetheart or something. And she turned around and did the typical black woman reply, the aggressive black woman reply. Don't call me sweetie. Don't call me sweetheart, you know? As soon as I heard her, I thought, black woman. Because we biracials and we mixed women, we're feminine, non-aggressive, classy, you all know that. Yeah, we've got our faults, but you know what I mean, that's how we're seen. And she, I thought, yeah, that's definitely a black one, an aggressive black one, because biracials, don't forget, we've got white friends, we've got Hispanic friends, we've got friends of other races as well, not just in the black community. And so we always talk like that. We call each other sweetie, sweetheart. Look in my comment section. You know, every other response when people make a comment, oh, thanks, sweetheart, thanks, sweetie. It's how we speak. She didn't know that. She didn't know that was a normal way for feminine, mixed women, light-skinned women to speak. Yeah. So she's, don't call me sweetie, don't call me sweetheart. You know what I mean? They let themselves down. They try to put this feminine act on, and it just goes all down the drain when they meet people like me. That sounds like what Rashid saying. Hang on, let's have a look, Rashid. You know, me and Rashid have got like a love-hate relationship, I think. So you ignore that smiles is white. Are you talking to me, Rashid? Or are you talking to someone else? Can you answer me and I'll answer you back? Are you there, Rashid? See, I don't know if you're asking me or whatever. So you ignore that smiles is white, pretending to be biracial. As long as she's dissing black women, it's all good. I don't know if you're asking me. I mean, I can answer that, but I'm not sure if you're arguing with someone in the chat, and you're asking someone else. I can answer that easy, but you know, I'm not going to. Hang on, let's have a look. Why did I use blackface images? Let me just like mine. Hang on. Why did I use blackface images in my videos to represent dark skin black? Considering how blackface has been linked. I don't know, how's blackface been linked with lynchings in America? You know, particularly a cartoon attempted satire. You know, something that is legal to put on TV and everywhere else. It was just a funny picture, wasn't it? You know, I think the white man looked more funny. You know, the one with the 3 hairs in his skull and his scalp. I think it was the white man the bald white man that looked bad, not the woman, because yeah. So no, I don't think that you know, a satirical image like that. People still bring it up, you know, to this day, don't they? A satirical image like that, it's nothing to do with lynching someone. It's nothing to do with a rope around the neck. It's not a jelly. What is it? Jussie Smollett? Did you support Jussie Smollett, Rashid? Did you ever make content supporting him or anything? And he was telling lies? And he's biracial too. Let's have a look at the other one she's asking now. Hang on. And I'm half black too, so I can't talk like that. That post was for you and all of that. Okay, yeah, well, I've answered you there. Any more questions, Rashid? And don't forget, this is my first live stream. You've been there, done it, got the t-shirt. You've done this many times. I haven't. So, you know, it's more difficult for me to answer questions, you know. Yeah, where's Fran? She's usually in here, isn't she, when I'm doing something? Let's have a look what Carl's saying here. No, it's trying to be lasting. Okay, some black man. Okay, hey Carl. The exotical side. What's all this now? I don't know what he's on about. I don't know what he's talking about there. Has anyone got any more questions for me? I did, you know, fair on Rashid. I did say, does anyone want to ask me anything? And she asked me in what do you call it, a respectful way. So, oh gosh, you know this one here, Morty. I didn't want to agree. When I first saw you say it a few months ago, I didn't want to agree because I love my mum. I've got a white mother. I love her. I think she's a great mother. You know, she's raised me so well. She really has. So I didn't really want to agree with when you said that mixed mums and biracials are the best for mixed. But you're right. It's logic, isn't it? It's logic. I have to agree with that. Yeah. They don't want their evidence. Okay. Okay, great job. So Lucas, yeah, hang on. This applies to, yeah. Oh, another one. Let's have a look at this one. No, no, perhaps you need to know the history of minstrel shows. Hang on, it was about much more than entertainment. Well, actually, you know, in the UK, years and years ago, I think they've still got old shows now. Excuse me a minute. They've still got old shows now, I think, and it was called the Black and White Minstrel Show or something, and it was where I think it was white people dressing up in, you know, that black paint and things and all that. But you know, I think it's just a laugh. People just, it's just funny to some people, and I'm half black, so and I don't take offence. It doesn't offend me, you know. But I still don't think the blackface situation is actually anything to do with executing someone and taking their life. Yes, it might be having a laugh at someone's expense, but I've always been able to laugh at myself, you know. I don't think it's got anything to do with killing and that. Talking about, oh, you're going to like this one, Lushy. I'm going to show you this. You're going to like this one. I think I've got my pictures to work. Wait a minute. Lushy, I don't follow. Hang on. How about him? I like his sister though. I don't know his sister, Lushy. Was she mixed too, or same parents? Let's have a look. Who's this mixing now? Hang on, I've seen this name before. Just admit Smiles is white. It's like you, Fran. Aren't you coming on your own account? It's my first live stream. I can't possibly make you look bad. I'm not experienced enough at live streams. Just admit Smiles is white. The jig's up, Miranda. Isn't that why you quit the Golden Sphere? Because you are on Smile's side? No. I quit the Golden Sphere because I don't want to tarnish their image. They're going to be making content, aren't they, saying different things than I'm saying. For example, they're not going to talk about unapologetically light skin like I am. So imagine if I was part of the Golden Sphere now, and I'm talking the way I am. It's going to look bad on them. It's going to look like they're saying it if I'm attached to them. So it works out really well that I'm not attached to the Golden Sphere, so that they haven't got to take my flack. They haven't got to sort of pay for the things I say. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah? So I'm falling on my sword. I'm being chivalrous. I'm being brave. Smiles is white. Okay, well, let me just write this blurb. About the Smiles white thing, does anybody think that, just be honest people, does anybody think that it was Smiles in that X Factor video? Does anybody think it was Smiles? Some people don't want to say, do you? Let's have a look, hang on. Let's have a look at what Morty's saying. Last situation. Yes, yeah, yes, exactly, Morty, yeah, exactly. Dating app. I don't want to forget what I was going to say. I've lost my train of thought. Let me get a pen. Hang on. There should be a dating app dedicated to biracial dating each other. Yeah, well, I don't think we have problems with dating, do we? I mean, you know, biracials and such. Let's have a look at what Rashid's saying. I'm assuming that you all have non-black white mums. No, I think there's some. Jake, I think Jake's got a white father maybe, but he's still biracial. So, you know, I mean, everyone turned against Jake a few months ago, and I think I was the only one who sort of supported him, and that's because I think he's young, and I felt that he was alone and young, and everyone was being horrible to him, and I know he's biracial. I can tell by the things he says. It's like a code that we've got. So I know he's biracial. People were saying he wasn't, but I know he is. So I tried to, still be okay with him, but I kind of. So I think, getting back to the point, I think Jake's mum might be black. I'm not sure. How you want to group up on black women, not because you care about black men. I don't understand what you're saying there, Rashid. It's obvious considering how you want to group up with black women to diss black women, and not because you care about black men. Well, I do care about my father, you see, but I don't defend all black men. You've seen my manosphere videos, haven't you? I don't suppose you support them either, Rashid. I would imagine you've got more pride and self-respect than to support that type of black man. But I don't know. But I don't defend all sorts of black men, just men like my father. And I didn't like what happened to Antonio the other night when he said that his preference isn't dark-skinned black women. Now, he wasn't saying anything bad about them. He just says that he doesn't want to marry one. Now, I'll tell you what else Antonio said. He said a couple of months ago, maybe last year actually, he said on a live stream, I think I was on it, because I've only ever done 3 live streams, but and he said that he didn't want to be with any woman of colour, any. Not even a biracial, no one with even a drop of black blood, meaning even me, a biracial. I think he said at a push he'd take an Asian, something like that. Now, how do you think I felt when Antonio said that? When he said that I don't want to be with any woman who's got a drop of black blood in her, I didn't take offence. I thought, well, that's preference, that's preference. What's wrong with that? I did not take the tiniest bit of offence to that, Let me have a look at the other comments. I've got something else to say as well, and I can't think what it is. I should have been writing things down. Hang on, let's have a look at this. Looks interesting. We have a quite different perception of blackface in America. Oh gosh, yeah, okay. Yeah, can you imagine? Oh, Brucey! One of my fellow Jamaicans. Hi, Brucey, how are you? We know the score, me and Brucey. Yeah. He's a Jamaican. We know how we steer in that Jamaica. So let's have a look now. Mexi. I notice all. Thanks for coming, Brucey. I notice all of the. Let's have a look at this. Hang on. Hi, Fran. I notice all of the races have separated and linked up. Now, who are the racists, Fran? You may as well comment on your own account. Can you just name the racists, though? I'm willing to listen. Can you name the racists? Let's have a look at their scene. Insecurities. I'm not insecure really that much. I mean, we've all got our insecurities, Rashid. You have, I have. Especially when there's been females, we're going to have insecurities, aren't we? But I don't think mine are any worse than others, unless you were talking about the men. I don't know. Let's have a look at what Lottie's saying. Hang on. We aren't the only one with pathology here. You're just made. We're speaking on those. Now we all have been talking about it for years. Let's have a look. Brucey says smiles is mixed. Okay, fair enough, yes. Gosh, I thought Mixie was with Rashid. Let's have a look. This is interesting, isn't it? Rashid, you're a light-skinned saviour, but you're always hanging around. How pathetic. I don't know what that means. Are you going to have a go at her, Rashid? Let's have a look. That smells of Jenny Jackson. Let's So, carry on. I think that's her. She chose not to answer. Is it the Second Amendment or something? I don't know what your American things are. Is it not speaking? Is that the Second Amendment or is that guns? I honestly don't know. So, it's not a safe space for black people. I don't know what that means. Hang on a minute, wait a minute. You must be black. You have to be black to say that. And there's nothing wrong with being black. My father is black. Nothing wrong with that. But I know that you're black because of what you've just said. Something's moving around in me. I must have a ghost or something. Yeah, no one knows if Jake is biracial. Yeah, so I know you're a black person. I know you're a black. And I'll tell you why. When you're biracial, specifically biracial, I'm not just talking black or mixed or a bit mixed or whatever. No, having some mixture in you or even being light skinned. When you are biracial like I am, you know another biracial and you don't even have to say that much to each other. It's like a code thing. I can't explain it, but I know that any biracial listening to me now will know exactly what I'm talking about. It's something you can't explain. I know Jake is biracial because I'm biracial and I can tell. I know the things he said, I know his reactions, his responses, and we just know another biracial, to be honest, next seat, 100. Let's just have a look down now. Is that a Russian bot, that one, or people? Help me out so I can hide the person. Is that a Russian bot or not? I'm going to hide just in case. Now I'll leave it just in case. Let's have a look at this. Wait a minute. And the topics is your mother black and father white. Anyone who's been here long enough know who Jennifer is because she used her real name. When did she use her real name? I mean, I've never heard Smiles call herself Jennifer Chapton, has she? This keeps going on. Never heard her call herself Jennifer Chapton. So is Jake. They're both white. You're not mixed, so you don't know. You don't know. That's black hair. I think they mean with the light skin black. And I think your mother is dark skin because I think you said so, Rashid. But we don't know about your father. Is your father light skin? What's actually wrong with light skin? Does anybody know? From both white. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. Are you? I thought you were a guy. Oh, okay. Okay. And you're attracted. Oh, dark black women, yeah. Okay, that's great. That's great. I've got quite a few LGBT friends, in real life. They're conservative like me. Let's have a look. Multiracial movement. Let's just have a look quick. She's given me a compliment. I must put that up. I don't think women say they want white women. No, we don't. No, not at all. If I'm not a man's preference, so what? So what? That's right, yeah. I was a bit late to put that one up, Brucey. Sorry. Oh gosh, yeah, we've got a little thing going, haven't we? Bruce C. Blasian King, we're sort of talking code, aren't we? Let's have a look at what Rashid's saying. Hang on. Can you see? She's a black male and female viewers. Do you mean when Antonio said that his preference isn't dark-skinned black women? Do you mean that? Because if men aren't allowed to have freedom of thought and speech, then they're going to be too scared to go anywhere near black women. Because, you know, they're going to think that they've got to walk on eggshells, and they're not going to want to be associated with anyone black if they're going to act like children, are they? All sensitive and, you know, like little kids, and you've got to treat them different and treat them like little children. It's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. It's embarrassing. Let's have a look at this here. I've got something to show you because I think I can get my pictures working now. Okay, now I'm going to be some. Okay. I think like she's got like. I think she's always had like a cute sort of baby face look, but she doesn't seem to think so. She doesn't seem to like her features. What brings you here? No, a light-skinned saviour is someone who was biased, and you know, you'll just say it doesn't matter how bad a crime a black person does. If they're black, you're going to defend them, you know, and that's not really intelligent, is it? Been hanging around since 2 8. Yeah, you've been around a long time. Just a bit of a month. Just flavour of the month, okay. No, I've been around a long time. You know that, Ashid, so don't say that about me. What's this here? No, there's various community. Yeah, we do. We communicate. We've got a different mindset. You know. And we don't even, I mean, I think sometimes we can actually finish each other's sentences. We don't really need to say too much to each other, do we, Monty? We've just got a thing where we just know what we mean, and, you know, it takes very few words. It's, yeah. Yeah. I think a lot of monoracial people, they seem to like getting in mixed business, don't they? They seem to know more about us than we do. So they say, oh my gosh, that black skin is amazing. Do you remember that video we did with EU? He thought he looked good. And more importantly and worse, EU thought he looked good. He'd shaved his chest. And you know, when a man shaves his chest, you just know he's shaving other places too. That is so yuck. He looked like a prepubescent child, like a little boy. It looked horrible. I had to keep turning away. He also put this high-pitched little, you know, them breathy voices, what porn star uses. He put this porn star voice on, like, like that. He actually thought that women would like that. No, it was feminine. Women like masculine, like a gruff, deep voice. They don't want that. And they like men with hairs on their chest and legs and everywhere else. There's something else I was going to say, I can't remember now. Let's have a look what Jake say. Okay. Yeah, the guy made himself look feminine and stupid. He looked unattractive and yucky by trying to act like that, trying to act sexy. It was horrible. Horrible. I had to keep turning away. Let's have a look at this. Been here for a while. Yeah, Rashid's been around a long time. As the divestors, yeah. Yeah, but you do excuse the divestors, Rashid, a lot more than you do black men, don't you? You know? He's biracial, I can tell. Yes, biracial Freddie is biracial, so she knows. She knows, because we've spoke before, and we haven't really had to say too much. We just know what We just know what we're saying without having to say too many words, you know. Let's have a look what that you don't know who Jennifer Smiles is. Okay, I'm gonna put something to people now. I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, so that girl in the American Idol thing, right? She didn't look white to me. She did not look white. I mean, you've got to agree, she doesn't look white. That's not a white woman. That is not a white woman. Well, let me tell you something. Do you know if it was a white woman, and that was Smiles, do you know what I'd say? Because I've known her for so long. I'd say, I don't care. I don't care, because she's fought blood, sweat and tears over the years for the light-skinned community. She's been bruised and battered for the light-skinned community. If she was a white woman, I would call her an honorary biracial, because to me, I don't care. She's fought for biracials that much, more than anyone else I actually know. More than anyone else I know. I don't care what colour she is, to be honest. It's what's in the heart. But I do believe she's mixed anyway, so, you know, don't pay any attention to that. What's this here now? Let's have a look. Must be light skin because she wanted to know black. Monty always says something funny. Is this? Oh gosh. No, Jake's biracial. That's what I'm saying, you see. Monoracial people, they don't understand. If you were mixed and you were biracial, Mixie, you'd know what I was talking about. I don't even need to tell the other biracials I know what I'm talking about, because they know. Let's have a look. Like I said, I don't really care what she is. She's done enough work for biracials. Oh, hi, Brucey. Your oldest sister's a biracial. Oh, yeah. Oh. Right. Oh, gosh, that's interesting, Brucey. Have you been to Jamaica again since you went last time? Remember that video you made when you went to Jamaica? Have you been back? Hi, Golden Goddess. Now, I've got something for you all, okay? Now, this is just, I don't mean, okay, let me just go and find it. I need to go on to the brands, that's it, okay. Yeah, you know the Tigger Salter thing I was showing you? And I said that some women can actually get away with looking great with a darker complexion. Tigger Salter's one of them. If she was light skin, now I'm actually being serious here, not sarcastic, for real. If she was light skin, she'd look very pretty, a very pretty light skin one. But with her features, her dark skin suits her. She can carry it off. I think she looks better with the darker skin tone because she's got such beautiful features and it suits her. Now, shout out to Anna Walker Ramirez. Now, me and this lady never used to get on, you know, a few years ago, but people grow, people change. Now, the reason I'm shouting her out is because I've taken some of her content that she's done. I think, Monty, you know what I've taken, maybe, I don't. You see me in there. But I've taken some of this lady's content, and I'm a talented person. I don't take people's content and try to pass it off as my own. So I'm giving her a shout out with the content that I've borrowed from her channel. Now, I've just given you the example of Tigger Salter, how good she looks with her darker complexion. Some women can carry it off. Now, if it was me, for example, I'd look stupid with a darker complexion. I'd look ridiculous. I wouldn't be able to carry it off because of my European features. Now, this is what I borrowed from Anna. hang on, let me just hide that one. Okay, I borrowed that from Anna. Anna, I have to agree with what she's saying on this occasion. I've never agreed with her before, but she's saying that this lady here, Bossy Empress, looks better with her own natural darker complexion than when she has her skin looking like this. I agree. Because I'll tell you something now, whether you like Bossy or not, whether she hates biracials or not, she is an attractive woman, I think. I do. Yes, no, she doesn't, I mean, she doesn't have mixed features, but she can get away with, she can still look pretty with, you know, like that. And I agree with Anna Walker Ramirez that Bossy looks better, darker than lighter. She goes up 2. I think Anna called her a 6 in this one. And with her own darker complexion, she goes up to an 8. Let me show you. Hang on a minute. She goes up to an 8, you know. She's one that can carry off the darker look, you know, like Tika Sumpter can. So, yeah, just thought I'd show you all that. Now, I've got a video somewhere that I wanted to show you as well, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. Let's have a look. If I can find it. No, that's not it. Hang on. That one. Nope. That's not it either. Let's have a look. I'm just going to have a look to see if I can find it. I can't find it anywhere at all. No. Can't find it. Okay, back to comments. There we go. Let's have a look. Hi, but she just looks mixed. My sister's light, just like that movie. Yeah, I think I've seen a picture of your sister, biracial Freddie, and she's beautiful. Yes. And I've seen a picture of multiracial sister. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Yeah. Beautiful. Fantastic. Hang on, let's see what she's saying. How that's making false accusations against black men in Seattle. I don't know about that one, Rashid. I don't know about that one. No. I don't know. Thought you would be multi. Malaysian King, part India. A few Indian people live in Georgia, playing Westmoreland, Jamaica. Oh my gosh, Westmoreland, Jamaica. Now, is that near to Montego Bay, Brucey, or am I out of the place there? I can never get my place right, you know. I think you were going to St. Elizabeth. You were passing through St. Elizabeth. That's what it was. You were passing through. You were passing through St. Elizabeth. Atlantic Creole. I've seen that name somewhere. Was it in EU's comment section? The Atlantic Creole. Jesus, just not. Yeah, that's the one. Hello, Atlantic Creole. I don't think I know you, but hello anyway. Thank you for coming. It's not Jewish. I don't know what this is. It's not Indian. Yeah. You know what I did as well with Anna, Gigi? There was another picture, and I got the best one I could because I didn't want her to think that, you know, how people can be. I got the best picture I could, because Anna actually looks really nice on there. She's changed a lot. Me and her used to argue, you know, such a lot, but I actually like some of the content, you know. Let's have a look, what's this? Mm-hmm. What's this? Yourself deep down. You love all that. Jen says against black on me calling him shit. Oh, no. No, Rashid. No. EU made that up, you know, about the shit skin thing, because it is a well-known fact And all races of people know that it is biracials and light-skinned black women that have always been called piss colour skin and shit skin. I even showed you the intro I made because of it. Black women don't get called shit skin. That is our name. That's ours. We own that. That's what black women call us. Let's be honest on that one. Well, put it this way, she ain't white, whoever it is. She ain't white. And I wouldn't care if she was anyway, you know. She's done enough work for biracials and the light-skinned community, Smiles has, you know. She's put herself in danger. She's taken hate over the years, you know. And in the old days, you know, me and Smiles were the only biracials around. We were defending light-skinned black women because that's all there was. It was only light-skinned black women. And it's only recently that biracials and mixed women have come along for us to defend. But it's always been light-skinned black women. And the light-skinned black women that come to my channel, they've always been the same for the past 3 years. Classy, non-aggressive, feminine, you know? And that's how it's supposed to be. What's this? Hang on. I'm trying to find, I'm trying, hang on. Posting, the MJ page. What's the MJ? What does that mean, MJ? I don't know what that means. Hi, I'm Tony. You're back. Oh. You all had it so hard, and maybe there's a lot of Irish being bullied by the tons of dark-skinned black women. Well, you know what? I'll tell you about that. When I first started content on colorism 3 years ago, because we don't talk about colorism in the UK, racism, yeah. I've been called a nigger when I was a kid by other kids. I've been called nigger. So I've always known about racism, but I've never known about colorism until Rashida brought it to the internet. And yes, Chrissy did, Robert. Shout out to Rashida. So yeah, I didn't know anything about colorism until Rashida brought it to the internet. Racism, yes. Colorism, no. Jamaican women, white women who are our friends in the UK, mixed women, we don't sit there, Jamaican women, talking about colorism. I think there's some Nigerian women that do. Black Nigerian women might do. That's how they see it through their black woman eyes. But we don't. But I'll tell you one thing, when I came and started doing, the point I'm making is, when I started doing content on colorism 3 years ago, I started going back in time after I started to hear other light-skinned women's stories. Mixed women, light-skinned black women, especially light-skinned black women, because there weren't a lot of biracials around. It was light-skinned black women giving their stories on, you know, the acid in the face, the razor blade cutting the faces up, being beat up, you know, through jealousy and hate. It was only then that I thought back in time and remembered that the altercations that I have had in the past when I was a kid with black girls, dark-skinned girls, and they've come up to me and said, I hear you've been talking about me when I haven't, or you've done this when I hadn't. And, you know, they probably slapped me or punched me in the face outside the ice cream van by the park that time. And they've done things like that. And it's only now, I'm an adult, that I look back in time and realise why it was. It was because of my light skin. But I didn't know at the time. I just thought I'd probably done something wrong, or they just didn't like me personally. It was colorism. So when biracials and light-skinned black women talk about it, and want to get their trauma out, people should listen. People need to listen. You've got to listen to someone's trauma before you can help them. And the only reason black women won't and don't want these light-skinned tears or these biracial tears, because they don't want to look they don't want to look bad in front of men, especially black men. They don't want to look bad. They don't want to look like jealous, desperate women that they are when they attack light-skinned women. It's embarrassment. That's why they don't want us to talk about our experiences. They don't want to be exposed. Well, on my channel, because this is old school, light-skinned community channel, we are going to be talking about trauma. We are going to be talking about what Black women have done to light-skinned women. And these women are going to be able to come here, which is a safe place, an anti-bullying channel, and they're going to be able to discuss their trauma in a transparent, healthy way. That's what's going to be going on here. There are going to be a lot of biracial tears, light-skinned tears here. Let's have a look what's here now. No, it didn't get any slashings or anything like that. It doesn't go on in the UK, you know. The Black women in the UK, they've got too much pride. That they ain't going to do that. But I don't know, maybe the African cultures, they do. Nigerians might get jealous and hateful towards, in fact, I know they do get jealous of biracial. Some of them are on YouTube, you know, women who are part Nigerian, 3/4 black, you know, pretending to be biracial. And yet they hate biracials, you know. I'm not going to mention any names. Let's have a look at this now. Another one here. So look. Wanted to jump me for no reason. I'd always kept to myself. I would skip school because I hated how unsafe I felt. It was a depressing time. Yeah, of course, you know. And I bet you were a pretty light-skinned teenager. And that's what they did, you know. And it's wrong. It's wrong, and I'm going to be talking about it on my channel. Yeah. Pure jealousy. Pure jealousy. The funny part is black men have already seen how jealous their women are. Yes. Yes. I've spoke to so many black men. Brucey's seen it when he was growing up. All of them have. When they were kids, these black men, they've seen what happened to light-skinned women, light-skinned black women, those pretty light-skinned black women, you know, the biracial, light-skinned biracials. Yes, they have seen it growing up. And that's why black men, they do defend light-skinned women and what, you know. Kid Organic, he's had about 3 channels taken down for going in on people like Chrissy, you know. And you know, he was defending light-skinned women against bullies. So I appreciate men who do that. I appreciate them. I was going to say something else and I can't remember. Let's look at this. Yes, exactly, Gigi. I'll listen to Fran Brown and all about it because they are actually being around. Yeah. Look, Rashid, I can understand you, right? You come from the front to stab us, okay? You ain't coming from the back and with a big smile on your face. I can respect that. But people like that unapologetically light skin, she hates biracials, hates us, and she's obviously unambiguous. She hates us. I saw how she was trying to bully. She was trying to bully these dummies who fell for it. The dummies fell for the bullying. The dummies got scared and did what they were told. No, we won't say Blackistan anymore, okay? Guess what? I don't take orders from anyone except God, and now and again to humour my parents. I'll, you know, do what they say, make them feel good. But I do not take orders from people, you know, especially insignificant females, nobodies who get no attention in real life from real men, who probably live in a 1-bedroom apartment with 10 kids or something, and I'm going to be doing what? I'm going to obey them? Are you mad? Are you mad? This is old school light-skinned community channel. We do not apologise to people. We do not explain ourselves. Okay? Let's have a look at this, you know. What's this say? Oh, you're not going to go in on. You're not going in on Kid Organic. Does not defend light-skinned biracial no more than Tommy Sotomayor does. It used to. He's had channels taken down. You know, shout out to Kid Organic. You'll take dissing black women. No, it's not dissing anyone, Rashid. It's telling black women, I'm telling black women, you better grow up, because I ain't babying you on this channel. I'll say Blackistan as many times as I want to. I will have women on here talking about how they've been bullied by black women through jealousy and hate. That's how it's going to be. The truth's going to be coming out on my channel. Okay? Let's have a look at this. Yeah, is that channel's taken down? What's this saying now? Let's have a look at what Monty's saying. Last time you heard a story of biracial code. Exactly. Exactly. I've never seen a story where a group of light-skinned girls have jumped a dark-skinned girl ever. Not ever. And Rashid, I'm going to have to say this. I didn't want to. Rashid was having a... Fran, because, I mean, you know, I'm not going to say Fran's a stupid person. I give credit where it's due. I think she's got her intellect here now and again. Now, Fran had to pull Rashid up because Rashid was doing the light-skin saviour thing. She was being biased with black people, and she was saying, I've seen light-skinned women getting jealous of each other and attacking each other over their light skin. Fran had to put her right. You know why Fran put her right? Because she didn't want people to think she was dumb. She didn't want people to think she was dumb. That's why she put Rashid right. She also put people right when, because you know how the dummies say that biracials like me, who are half black, could be white supremacists. Now, other races of people out there, they're intelligent enough to know that no white supremacy organisation is going to accept me because I'm half black. Other races know that because they're intelligent. Fran knows that too, and she didn't want to look dumb. So the other day she had to admit, and she said, well, you know, biracials, you know, anyone of colour can't be a white supremacist because blah, 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 blah. So at least she doesn't want to look dumb. At least she wasn't doing that to be nice. She doesn't want to look dumb because she knows people of other races are going to see her content maybe and class her as a dumb black woman. And she don't want to come across as that. Let's have a look at these comments. Hang on a minute. One drop rule does not affect children. It was made with biracials. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was, I think it was white people in America, wasn't it, that did it? Yeah. Let's have a look at this one. It's pretty saying. Blasian game, I'll look it up. First time hearing that one, yeah. Any more? So I'll look at what Gigi's saying. Hang on. Don't disagree with racial slurs and people use them. That's right, yeah. Gotta grow up, dear. What you're doing, that's so much maturer than black women. I don't know who she's talking to, like you achieved accomplished. The cry goes like, what? The cry, oh, I've got something for you, Paul. You know, I've got something for you all. I don't know if Kid Organic's still in here. Kid Organic, do you remember Penny Proud? Do you remember Penny Proud? Let's have a look at Penny Proud. Akka, Miss Elite. That's another reason I don't want to be associated and being called Golden. Miss Elite, in fact, Jezebel Theory, if you still have those videos of Penny Proud when she was fat and black, remember, before she bleached her skin, please send me those videos. Now, Penny Proud used to come to my channel abusing me and every other biracial. She called my mother a prostitute and a dog because my mum's white. She hates biracials, but since Penny has bleached her skin, she seems to be light-skinned women seem to a bit more palatable to her. Let me show you what Penny thinks of us. Let me just take Rashid's thingy down. Let me just show you what Penny thinks of us. Hang on a minute. How do I take Rashid's comment down so I can see the other stuff? I don't want to take your comment off, Rashid, but hang on. Okay, I'm just going to go on the thingy again. Let me show you what Penny Proud, I can Miss Elite, who's trying to get herself into the... Oh, she's in the Golden Suite. She's been welcomed with open arms. They're getting welcomed with open arms. I want no part of it. Let's have a look now. What's Penny saying here? I'll follow the Kim Kardashian. You blocked my account. Oh, my skin looks unnatural, Penny's saying. Oh, and Penny's saying here, to my ice is colder. I remember my ice is colder. I used to go to Kid Organic's channel a lot. Penny's saying, I am dark skinned. I'm dark skinned, yeah? But Penny has bleached, doesn't she? So she looks light now. She's okay with us now, she's bleached. And Penny's saying, lol, I can get with the man, whatever. Okay. The other one now, let's have a look at the other one that she's where she's abusing me and other biracials and light-skinned black women in there. I explained to Penny, because someone asked me what my mother looked like, and I told them that my mum has very delicate skin and freckles, She can't go into the sun, she gets burnt and looks like a red lobster. She doesn't go brown like I would, And I tried to explain this. And then Penny said that I was trying to say that black women's skin looked rough, just because I said that my mum's skin was delicate. She hates biracial. She hates biracials. But now she's over there with bleached skin in the golden sphere. Good luck to you, people. Good luck to you, is all I can say. Let's have a look at the other comments now. I've got more comments of Penny's, but I can't find them all. Let's have a look what this is here. So make Penny proud at once, clad. Oh, Ariel's Oracle, hi. I don't care if she wants clad, it's the fact is she hates biracials. Light skin experience, I've had a black experience. I think you've had light skin experiences, Rashid, but you don't like talking about when you probably got beat up by a couple of black girls, do you? Never mind. Let's have a look. Let's have a get this in. Just haven't seen brunette say blondes or privilege. Exactly. It's just been what do you call it? Being secure in who you are. I mean, guess what? If I was a woman, right? This is what I'd do. If I was a woman and men weren't attracted to me, and I'd gone through life knowing this, do you think I'd tell anyone? Do you think I'd admit it to anyone? I'd be lying. I'd be saying, oh gosh, they blow my phone up all the time, they're banging my door down, and I'd be lying. Black women get on the internet and tell the world that nobody wants them. What's that going to do they think? It's going to make them look disabled. It's going to make it look like there's something wrong with them. They just don't know anything about natural psychology. They haven't got a clue, not a single clue. They think they can bully or pity a man into dating them. Listen, people feel sorry for people, they pity them. I've never seen a man or a woman find a person they pity attractive. What does this say here now? Oh yeah, it's that one there. Folks, it's getting quite late here. So I might have to go in a bit because it's like 1:30 in the early hours. And I'm so tired, I'm going to have to get myself together so that I can do this more often and try to stay awake a bit more. I'm all about doing panels. Okay, I need to close. Me and Rashid, we've got a love-hate relationship, we have. Hey, guess what, by the way? Yeah, I think you did. You got your channel taken down, didn't you, Rashid? One thing about me, I only do content if I believe in it. I've got to believe in it. Now, my channel started blowing up as soon as I started making videos 3 years ago. My channel started to blow up. 6,000 for my first video on anti-political correctness. Second one about Christie. That's got nearly 10,000 views. I've taken 5 down or something. And they were all 7,000, 8,000 thingy. But what I did when I started to blow up was I got scared. I saw what was happening to Tommy. He was blowing up big, getting doxxed. And then I had to make a decision between real life priorities and blowing up on YouTube. So, I thought, well, Miranda, you're a talented person. You can blow up if you want to at any time, So I chose real life and priorities. I chose real life. So the reason I'm telling you all this isn't to brag or anything like that. I'm letting you know I'm not a clout chaser, because if I was a clout chaser, I'm not a very good one. I would have took the opportunity to blow up when I had that chance. I don't chase views or subs. I would have taken that opportunity when it was in my hand. So I'm just trying to prove the point that I only do content that I believe in. I only do things that I believe in. And I think I'm fighting the good fight. I mean, how can you not be fighting the good fight if you've got an anti-bullying channel? If you're trying to create a safe place for bullied people? Is that a bad person? You know? No, I'm trying to fight evil. And I'm a Christian anyway. You know that, Bashir. I'm a Christian. And God's with me on this. And I'm going to be talking about religion in future content. I just need to get used to doing this, the StreamYard thing. I don't know what buttons to press. I'm losing my train of thought, you know, all that. So I just need a bit more practice, and then I can, you know, defend the people that I want to defend without looking to blow up. I could have blown up 3 years ago. I'm not looking for that. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go, folks, but thank you very much for coming. And I'm not going to leave it 3 months, 6 months and all that like I do with my videos, because videos are hard work, you know. And I'm a perfectionist, so it takes me a long time. I like to get it right. So I'm going to be back next week. Excuse me. I'm going to be back next week. Sometime over the weekend, because I've got Mr. Kid Organic as my guest. And we're going to be talking about hate crime. Let me just have a look at someone's... Hi, Miss Philosophy. How are you? Oh, gosh, it's late for you as well, because you're in the UK as well, aren't you, Miss Philosophy? Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Shout out to Miss Philosophy, and go and subscribe to her channel, because she does some really good content. A very intelligent lady, very educated. You know, I think you get on with her very well, Malty, because you like historic things, don't you? Your content, and I think that Miss Philosophy, she likes that kind of stuff. You know, the historic stuff, and she does all that. So that'd be great if you could both get together and do something. So yeah, shout out to Miss Philosophy. I'm so glad to see you. Old school, you see, Miss Philosophy, old school. We go back old school. Light skin community. And light skin community females, when a black woman attacks us, we don't go and respond. We do not go to their channels arguing with them. We do not go making excuses saying, sorry for this. You know, we don't make excuses. We don't apologise to nobodies. You know, we just let them attack us. We respond through our content. That is how we respond. Let me just put Miss Philosophy's... Yeah, Miss Philosophy knows. She knows the score. Even Brucey knows the score. He's seen things go. Thank you very much, Multiracial. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for coming. You know, I still don't know what I'm doing, but, you know, hopefully by next week, I can sort of practice in the week and see if I can, you know, is Mick Magazine here? Are you here, Mick Magazine? I didn't see you here. Hi, how are you? See, Mick Magazine, he's old school too. He's old school too. Of course you're allowed to be here, Mick Magazine. Listen, I defend men like you and my father. I defend your preferences. If you like white women, Hispanic women, light-skinned women, light-skinned black women, mixed-race women, whatever you want, then that's your right. And you know I've always defended men's preferences, Meat Magazine, and I ain't seen you around for a long time. What happened? What happened? Okay, so I'll talk to you another time on that one then, Meat Magazine. But of course you're welcome, of course you are. Put a like. Can people put a like on my live stream, please? I've never asked anyone to put a like on anything, you know, before. I've got too much pride. But it would be nice then. Let me just have a look at what Multi's saying. Is your attack problem? Yes. Yes. Oh. Yeah, they sound like the body positive. Thanks. And what's Brucey saying here? Gosh, let's have a look at the sheet saying anything different. Listen, Rashid, you know, not the next one, because I'm going to be talking to Kid Organic, but maybe one in the future, Rashid, if you want to come up and we can have a chat. You know, a respectful chat, you know? Let me have a look down here now. Yeah. I haven't got time to do any more of these here. Yeah, I'm going to have to go, folks. I'm going to make a coffee and have a spliff, and then I'm going to go to bed. Go right, left, no. Oh, yeah. Jingo lights. Yeah, you know what he's like, Miss Philosophy. You know what he's like. Okay, Gigi. Sorry, where's Gigi now? I don't smell strawberry, but she had it today. She had this today. No, I think the apologies is going over to people like unapologetically light skin and Fran Brown and things like that. We don't apologise to people like that. And what's in it? EU, because EU, right? She's an intelligent, she doesn't strike me as being a dummy. She's an intelligent black woman with a bit of admixture. She's an intelligent black woman with a bit of admixture, EU. And she sounds pleasant too. But where the pleasantness stops, where I stop being fooled about that pleasantness, is when she's intelligent enough, as Fran and as other races in the world, to know that biracials who are half black could not possibly be white supremacists. Now, what she was doing to everyone, and a lot of dummies fell for it too, she needs mixed women over there. She needs light-skinned women, mixed race women, biracials, to make the channel look like it's, pretty biracials there and all that. So what she did is blackmailed you all, threatened you all, bullied you all into saying things like, we're not racist. Guess what? They can call me racist all day. I'm not going to go to them and say, I'm not racist. They're not important enough for me to respond to. They can call me racist all day. They're nobodies. I don't respond to nobodies. Anyway, I'm going to go now, and thank you for coming, everyone. And I will be back next week. Who's listening? Laura Patrick. Hi. Hello. What's Monty saying? Hello. Okay. Right, I'm going to go. I don't know how to end this broadcast, actually. I don't know what to do, what to press. I suppose end broadcast will be the one notice. So thank you very much for coming, folks. And you too, Rashid, and everyone else, and to the people in the clouds, the haters. You might get to like me one day. You never know. So I'm going to go and press this end broadcast button now. Thank you all for coming to my first live stream on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. Please put likes on, folks, please. Come on, Rashid, you can put a like on. I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye-bye now. Bye.